welcome to the first ever Machinima Central podcast. I'm PSX, an elite mod from the forums. With me are two other staff members.
I am Skunk. I'm an administrator on the forums, which means I'm over 9,000 times better than PSX, and also better than TheHeroicZ, just, because I am.
Yeah, and I'm TheHeroicZ, and I am the other administrator, or one of the other administrators, and I'm obviously not as cool as Skunk or PSX. So what we'll be doing in these podcasts exactly, for those who are interested, we will always bringing up updates and contests that will be coming up on the site. Contests which my fellow administrator here will talk about, and other big updates such as forum and site progress. We'll be informing you of any game updates about gaming times or just what's going to be going on this week. And with these podcasts, we might have guests, possibly one of the people from the forum. It could just be someone we all know. Either way, we'll have a guest, so look forward to that. Every podcast, we will always have a video of the week and a post of the week. Video of the week, once we start accepting videos, will be the top video we think, as staff and us three personally, the best video that we got this week. And so we'll post a link and show you a little bit of it. And the post of the week, we'll find the best post we thought, the funniest post, the most clever post.
And we'll just give them recognition, we'll read it aloud, stuff like that.
Alright, so next thing we want to do is we want to thank specific people. So first off, the Refuge, everyone there, for donating, having the ideas, etc. Next, Spivo, SP1VO, don't know how you meant to pronounce that, for the idea of a podcast. So, yep, thanks to him.
Or her.
Donators. Or her, I don't know. Thanks to all donators, so the admins and Brent, apparently. Don't remember getting money from him, but he's in the donated group. Yeah, all the donations are good. They help with plugins, mean less ads, more activity, more contests, etc. So if you have a spare $1 or $2 or $3, maybe 20
or 50,
just donate it.
Donate.
And yeah, so now we'll be talking about the site progress.
Yes, and that is actually my forte, apparently. This segment of this podcast will be talking about, as Skunk said, progress around the site and forum. Right now for the site is practically done, although it will be having some work on. Once we receive videos for our YouTube channel and website, that'll be when the site is pretty much done, once we get those videos. So we will definitely be telling you guys when it's up and when it's going to be happening.
When we do start accepting videos, there will most likely be a link on the main site or something like that. But yeah, we'll just inform you on the next podcast.
The forum is just about done, but that doesn't mean it will not be going under testing in different scenarios of happiness.
Or sadness.
Or sadness, yes. The main things we kind of wanted to hit on the forum is
your mother.
The edit ranks. Ooh, I hate you.
The forum's basically in puberty right now. That's probably the best way to describe it.
We wanted to talk about the ranking, the post ranking that there's a topic about it, and we just want you guys' input. We don't want to make random ranks that make no sense, that probably aren't funny, because you guys are obviously funnier than us, especially. Obviously. Anyways, there's a lot of suggestions already, but we want a full list of all the ideas.
About that Ella food, huh?
Yeah, no, get out of here. And we will mostly be talking about that, and we kind of want everyone's opinion in it. Throw in an idea and what post rank it should be. So like 6,000th should be I punch kittens in the face or something like that.
No.
Yes, along those lines.
No.
And another thing. I know this is sad, but right now we are not really accepting moderator positions. Although, as you can tell, Switchblade is the only normal mod, and we will be accepting more mods soon. But until we get more members, nothing's going to be really happening.
So, once we start accepting new mods, Switch will be moved up to a global mod, and the new mods will be basically called the second generation of mods.
Yeah. Not as cool.
Yeah.
So, but we definitely will, once we hit a certain amount of members on the site or forum, we will start accepting a little bit more leniency on the moderator positions. So don't just give up now. I know there's a lot of you guys, but don't give up now. There's still a chance to live. Yes. And I'm going to pass the torch to Jim over here.
All right, so on the forums, we're going to be having a Machinima Central game club type thing. We already have a thread for it. We've started it, I think it was about a week ago, but there aren't too many people up there already. So you can sign up by posting your gamertag, PSN, Steam ID, and I'll add you to the list on the main post. On said main post, I'll have any news, any upcoming game nights, as well as anyone that's posted their gamertag, PSN, or Steam ID. Anyone can start a game night. All they have to do is post the time zone, the date, the system, and any games you're going to play. We'll have an official game night about twice a month, which will include 2 or 3 staff members involved, or however many want to come. In later podcasts, I'll be mentioning upcoming game nights that will be coming up, and then also any news that has to do with Machinima Central and gaming. So yeah, on to Skunk.
Right, so the next thing to talk about in this amazing podcast, which I'm sure you're loving listening to, is the contest. So we put our first one up a while ago, and the first one is for a video intro, so try and get some entries in. We've only got one, so we need to extend the deadline by a week to the 5th of March or something. Once you win, if you win, you get $5, custom title. You put into the contest winner user group, which gives you a few more features. Your intros on our videos, which is, awesome. Our next contest will actually be a signature contest, and it will also be a charity one. So every second contest we have, instead of giving the money to you, we promise you the money, and then in little text say that we'll be giving it to a charity. So we take it off you and give it to a charity of your choice.
Frickin' fine text. Gotta watch out for that.
Yeah, you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. The charity is of your choice. It'll probably still only be about $5. Depends on how many donators we get. Cough, cough.
We'll try to send more money to the charity than to the actual person if they win a contest, because it's charity.
Yeah, and it helps African children in Africa.
We'll get a custom title and be put into the user group. And basically what the contest winners user group is you get a few extra features, but you also, if there's ever a tie on the admins and mods on who should win the contest, we bring in the contest winners to decide.
You guys have a purpose, so do it. What have you got to lose except for your dignity and respect? But we don't even have respect for you guys.
Yeah, so now onto the video of the week, which we don't have, so...
Awkward.
Imagine like a funny machinima right in this section. So we'll have a few moments of silence just to imagine that.
Okay, right. Moment's over.
and I guess I'll take Skunk's spot here. Just like to reiterate on the whole video of the week. We will be having that once we get videos. Once we get the contest intro that we need very badly.
10 entries, or else we'll need to extend the deadline again.
Yeah,
which
and
means
we'll cry.
Should get their charity from the second contest.
Yeah, and even I had to make an intro, and that's pathetic.
So, once we start accepting videos, the way you'll upload them is probably just there will be a link on the site or something like that, and then you'll upload it. We'll talk about it when we start accepting them on a later podcast.
Yeah, we're not cool enough to know.
And, just to add in there, the winner of the contest will be a guest in the next week. So
on this podcast,
if they want, if they have a mic,
if they have a mic,
bring in someone else.
We'll probably force them to.
Blackmail.
Skunk cut off their balls.
So right now we're gonna have our very first post of the week, and what this is it just kind of we as a whole, us three. Jim and Skunk and I will go through the forum and find the post that we thought was the funniest, the most clever, had the most clever to it and whatnot, and we'll show it on here and then hopefully get some publicity from that. But today we had to take the prize to FlipTime, who came up with the post saying, "Here at Machinima Central, we will teach you to never be socially accepted, I promise." And that's pretty much true, and I don't know where he got that, but you know what? It's awesome. And props to you. We will send you a happy message with a smiley face on it. And thanks, man, for making that awesome post.
Yeah.
And on later podcasts, we'll have a Q&A type session thing where we'll have a link to the topic. We're going to make a topic where you can just basically post questions, and then on later podcasts, we'll answer said questions. And yeah, we'll pick the best ones, the funniest ones, for example. And answer them.
And we'll answer them live. Well, not live, but live for us.
Yeah, for us.
Yeah.
And stuff.
So you can ask questions like, who cut off Jim's balls? And I'll answer that right now. It's me.
Yes.
He was just asking for it, you know?
Which was really
so
cool.
ask questions like, when will 11 kill us all? Again, I actually can't answer that, but
Yes.
sometime related to 11.
So just post anything you think that would be funny to answer, and honestly, we'll probably answer it because we're desperate.
So yeah, that's it. Hopefully this time next week.
Yep.
Not
So
really
thanks for listening.